Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome to the TMP Group. I'm Tom and today is January 5th, 2022. Appreciate you stopping in, and before I jump into it, I do need to remind you that this video is for entertainment and educational purposes. Hopefully you get more education out of it than you do entertainment, and you find something here that points you in a direction that leads you down a path to success and prosperity. And that is the motto in 2022. We want to be prosperous in 2022, not just this year, but beyond and for the rest of our lives, and create generational wealth. Again, I have to tell you that I am not a financial advisor, and no members of the TMP Group are licensed brokers or traders. We just like to come on here, talk about certain stocks that we have high convictions in, stocks that we're investing in. Every once in a while, we throw a trade or an option out. But these are just our opinions and not financial advice. Do your own homework and your own due diligence. One thing I would ask you to do to help the channel out is to leave us a big thumbs up if you like what you hear today. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. It'll put this video out to more and more people, and hopefully we can grow our channel along with you. But again, I sure appreciate you stopping in today. Hit subscribe and share if you'd like to as well. Okay, so the market just closed. I'm here in Tempe, Arizona. And the market just closed today, and it looks like the major indexes, all of them are down, all of them are red. After the final 2 days of the Santa Claus rally, we have returned the gifts day. So every gift that the stock market gave us for the past 2 days, it looks like it took back from us, but that's okay because we are not in it for the short term, we're in it for the long term. And when I talk about long term, you determine what your investment horizon is. I like to look at stocks and give them a 3 to 5 year valuation, 5 to 10 year, and then 10 even to 20. So what I want to talk about today and what the thumbnail references is the metaverse, and easily, in my opinion, the 4 best metaverse stocks that you can get into, stocks that you are probably into right now, but you may or may not have realized that they were metaverse stocks, and stocks that will continue to run for us and give us good gains. So when picking the right metaverse stock, it can become overwhelming, especially with all the news out there, the different avenues, the different opinions on the metaverse. And it doesn't need to be. We can keep it simple. These are 4 stocks that you're likely to be familiar with. I'm going to run through them pretty quick. I'm going to do a very brief layer of explanation. And, you don't find any fancy charts here. Or a whole lot of technical analysis, just what we're into. So let's jump right in. The first of the 4 easiest picks for the metaverse, in my opinion, is going to be Facebook. The company Meta trades under ticker symbol FB, and obviously we put this as one of the easiest picks for the metaverse. Think about what happened a few months ago when Facebook changed its name to Meta, announcing that it was all in on the metaverse. All in. And, we love Facebook. It has full commitment. It has more subscribers than any other social media platform. And it has been established. It's an established name, established presence, so it has a following. It's a ton of cash in Meta, and there are brilliant minds behind Meta. Take a look at their C-suite. Look at the ownership, and you'll see brilliant minds behind the company Meta. Facebook. So Facebook, number 1. Number 2 is a TMP Group favorite, none other than Nvidia, trading under the ticker symbol NVDA. And of course, we know Nvidia is the leader in VR, virtual reality, AR, augmented reality, and AI, artificial intelligence. Simply the best in class. Jensen Huang deserves to be up there with the greats right now. His innovation, his leadership, and overall understanding of the future is hard to keep up with. But Nvidia, with the chips that they make in AI, AR, and VR, simply are second to none. So we like Nvidia as one of the 4 best stocks and easiest picks for the metaverse. Number 3 is one that may surprise some people, which is Apple, trading under ticker symbol AAPL. Of course, Apple has relationships with the major, basically all the major providers that it's going to take to get in the metaverse. Where will we access the metaverse from? We'll access it from our Macs. our PCs, our phones, specifically our iPhones through the App Store. The technology and innovation behind Apple is second to none. Obviously, we know that just yesterday that Apple hit $3 trillion in shares at a stock price. It gave some back today, but it hit the $3 trillion mark. We see a long runway for Apple, and it is cutting edge and leading edge technology. Apple, ticker symbol AAPL, comes in number 3 as the easiest picks for the metaverse. Number 4, and rounding us off, is none other than Amazon, trading under the ticker symbol AMZN. Think about Amazon 10 years ago. Think about how frequently and often you used it. Think about how often you use it now. There is nothing in this world or in the meta world that cannot and will not be bought on Amazon. So there's 4 for you. 4 plays that traditionally you wouldn't think are metaverse plays, but they are best in breed, best in class. And we believe they're the easiest picks if you're easing your way into the metaverse and looking for long-term growth. Let me tell you something about all 4 of them real quick that they have in common. All 4 are long-term competitors in their field, and they are long-term competitive advantages. They have long-term competitive advantages. So they've been ahead of their class, and they're not looking back. They are leaders and not followers, every single one of them. Apple, Nvidia, Facebook, Amazon, leaders in their class, not followers. They all have extraordinary management teams. They're all established worldwide brands. They need no explanation, no introduction. They are what they are because of who they are and what they do. And then if you look, they all have multi-year upward trend lines. Don't fight the trend lines. History does not always repeat, but it does usually rhyme, and it gives us a good indicator where a stock has been to where it's going. Let's take a look at Facebook over a year. Facebook is up 22%, ticker symbol FB. Over 5 years, it's up 180%. Park your money in Facebook. Past 5 years, you make 180%. Nvidia, 115% just in 2021. And in 5 years, a 5-year trend in Nvidia up 980%, almost 1,000%. NVDA. It's no wonder why we are in love with Nvidia. Apple, 38% last year, 515% over 5 years. Amazon, 5% last year. I'm going to come back to that. 5 years, 330%. So over the past year, Amazon has been trading sideways. We feel that it's ready to make a giant move in 2022. Amazon's ready. Only 5%. It's been lagging the market. Now, what does this mean? What do the things in common mean and the trend lines over 5 years? It means lower risk and higher upside. And that's what we want to do. We don't just want to make money. We want to protect our investments. We want our investments in sound, solid companies that continue to perform, that have that competitive advantage, that are leaders and not followers, that have great management teams, that are established worldwide brands, and that have multi-year upward trend lines. Again, this is why we believe that Facebook, aka Meta, Nvidia, Apple, and Amazon are the 4 easiest picks in the metaverse. Now, I'm going to give you 4 more real quick because they do trail behind and they share a lot of the same characteristics, but I'm not going to go in depth on them. You do your own homework, your own research, and then do me a favor, drop a comment in the comment section which of these stocks you hold, which you think will pull through, if not all of them, and where you see them going. But the 4 bonus stocks we believe that will have a high impact on the metaverse are: number 1, Microsoft; number 2, Google; number 3, Roblox; and number 4, Snapchat. Especially Snapchat, take a look at it. Take a look at their hardware that they're developing with the glasses, and go from there. So, again, I hope that everyone enjoyed the video today. I do wish everyone success in 2022. Leave me a thumbs up if you made it this far. Appreciate you stopping in. It's time to create the generational wealth. If you don't have a wealth chain in your family, start building one today. Invest in yourself, invest in your future. It's the smartest bet you can make. And I hope to see you on the next video.